Hello! Happy Friday! Oh, we made it. We made it. Right. So, this continues to rot my brain. So we're going to be playing some more. We're going to be playing some more Soul Sacrifice today. Oh, that's a little bit shaky. I've got the motion controls on. Yeah. So when we left off last time, we had figured out why we were here, being held captive by Magusar. We met our book, Libram, who's currently taking a nice little nap, and we got into grips with sort of the opening story with Sorcerous and the protagonist sacrificing her as part of the ordeal, and then them trying to deal with the grief of that through meeting the different factions of Sanctuarium and Grim, and then also being scammed by Carnatugs. So we now have access to pretty much the whole game.
Why aren't I ever displayed on a shelf like a normal book? Books shouldn't be lying around on unswept floors.
Yeah, so we've got access to the main story now, in terms of we've got several years later here. But before we jump into that, I want to do some Sorcerous deeds and get some of the other bits unlocked. So we've got these pacts here to go through. The Age of Dawn, Temperance, Thirst. These ones which are currently blocked out. The Forgotten Pacts and additional pacts. And then some additional bits here as well. These are our main way of grinding. So we're going to do some of these. So we'll work through the list. We'll be aiming for specific offerings. The ones I'm looking for at the moment are the tufts. So we've got a Fulgur Tuft here, Ember Tuft, Rock Tuft, Snow Tuft there. Very important. And then we've got, in the later levels, I think we've got bulbs. They're Blaze Bulb, Blaze Blanket, also useful. Thunder Blanket, useful. Stone and Thunder Bulb there, all good. The current goal is to get... Let's go to Portraiture. The current goal is to get, for each element, a bulb, a terrain, and a mine spell. But really, we can make do with a terrain and bomb spell. These are the bomb spells here. So frost bulb, small. So we would want the corresponding terrain spell, so a frost blanket. And we can go. I should say, well, let's go find one of those. Let's go to the Ars Magica. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We are looking for terrain, frost blanket, small, additional pact 14, frozen pixicles. Oh, perfect. All right, let's do that. So, provided we meet the minimum standard of performance, we should be okay. So we're looking for venom means fire. So we want a fire weapon. We want a fire. Let's start arranging this how we're actually going to be using it for the main game. So we want, on our main, we want an element, we want an evasion spell, and we want a healing spell. Like so. And then down here we want a bulb, terrain, tuft. There we go. So we want the blaze bulb there, but we don't have that right this second. One thing we can also do, we can set allies. So we've got access to party members now. Each of these people will have their own loadouts. So you can see Sympatha here. She's got Venom, Healing, and Ice spells. Karnatux has, you know, Fire and Firestone and Venom spells. So yeah, we can start picking those up. We are going to pick. We're currently an Avalon Sorcerer, so we'll pick Samilia, and we'll pick. Let's pick. I think Gaudentia is probably a good shout. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that'll do. All right. Let's go kill some 3 little pigs. So there's no story in these. It's just find and kill the target.
I'll enjoy deceiving this one.
So, we've got just them? Yeah, just them to start. As ever, the goal is to break the cursed parts. Ooh. And ideally not take too many hits. Oh, something's happened. Oh. What happened there? One down.
It looks like this battle is nearly over.
Nearly done. No, come back. 2 down. Can't really get to. So we couldn't really get to his face for the last one. Oh well. Hello.
I suppose it...
I don't want to die.
Yeah, sorry. This should have been enough to get us the spell we were looking for. $370. There we go. Alright, so that gives us... the ability to do this. So, we just got the frost blanket, so we can go... Let's do some setup. We're going to do the... Axe Edge, we'll do... Where's the blade? Where's the Frost Bulb? Frost Bulb, Frost Blanket. We don't have the snow... We'll go get the Snow Tuft next. But... or I guess, do we want the Snow Tuft? Maybe? We could probably do without it, to be honest. Yeah, we could probably do without it. Let's go with... I guess the Thunder Drake egg? Whatever we want the element that this element is weak to trigger the skillful attack, and probably we want a powerful ability to do that. So, the reason I want terrain and bomb spells specifically is because it lets us do combo magic. So, we've seen really basic combo magic where, like, we have an evasion spell active, we use a weapon spell, and that gives us, like, a dash. Like that. Whee! This is just where you can trial stuff. So we can do this like dash attack, and that's a really basic form of combo magic. But there are more complex forms. So this is a bomb spell. And when our little unfortunate goblin comes over here, when they hit it like that, it explodes. However, if we put a terrain spell down, create this little patch of ice, normally, come here, that would freeze our friend. If we do terrain plus bomb, we get a turret that spits out the element that we set. So ice terrain plus ice bulb equals ice turret, and it's quite powerful, and they're quite long lasting. So like they're really useful. And then we can just make another one. So. And we can then keep fighting with this. So it's useful. It's good. It's like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So we're gonna go back to the main page. We're going to set and save that. You can save loadouts of offerings. So there we go. We'll save that one now. We'll call this Frost Turret. Yep. And then yeah, once we've frozen an enemy, we can then break that freeze using the Thunder Drake egg to deal extra damage, which is nice. So we'll start doing that. We do need to start moving towards the Dark Arm again, because that favors the build that we currently have. So we're gonna go looking for, I guess the Blaze Bulb will be next. Let's go Portraiture, Ars Magica, Bomb, Blaze Bulb, Dusty Road Rollers. Is that a Centaur? I think that's a Centaur. Centaurs are a pain. Probably manage it. We need to get legendary legendary sorcerer. Essentially, we need to get the Blaze Bulb there. So we can give it a try. Let's see what happens.
Monsters will rue the day they cross me.
What are you waiting for?
So, what we can do, we can set this up now. Because this guy is very much a pain.
Sacrifice presents itself.
Oh, I think it hit. Okay. Yeah, so he just runs off like that, meaning it's quite hard to pin him down. So be careful. There we go, that's better.
Attack!
Bang. Perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. So we've knocked him over and we can now continue to bully him.
It looks like this battle is nearly over.
Oh. So yeah, the problem with this setup is that there we go, down he goes. Is that our offerings have quite low durability, so we need to, if we're not careful, we'll run out of our ability to use them, which can cause things to spiral quite quickly. Hello.
This will be a fine sacrifice.
I can't go yet. I want to enjoy life.
Nice moves.
We'll sacrifice this guy, just because I want to build our magic level up.
To enjoy life.
There's terrain spells as well. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of things, there's a whole bunch of combos like that where you can make some really unusual effects. Like, I remember you can, if I remember right, you can create like healing trees using those platform spells where like if you stand on the platform you get a specific effect, for example. It's really cool. So you can create like elementally charged sniper platforms and that kind of stuff. No, we didn't get enough. Oh, we did though! Ah, beautiful. That's a blaze bulb. Thank you very much. Disaster Sigil. Well, we unlocked it. Nice. That's one that we need. That boosts the effect of our bomb magic, which means it boosts the effect of our turret. And we now have the Dark Arm again, which means we get the bonus there. Yeah. Where's the bomb mag spell? There it is. The disaster. Oh, the snare. The snare sigil. There, that one. Can do that. So yeah, you can unlock certain resonances by combining certain sigils. So like 2 dark sigils will give you a further boost. Specific kinds. So like we put the arm together, for example, having spells that synergize well together. Generally speaking, spells that create combo magic will have a greater effect than sort of the general ones. But for the moment, we'll just use the snare sigil. We'll keep an eye out for the release sigil for explosive. We're also looking for the surge sigils here. These will allow us to. These will increase the amount of elemental damage we do. And again, we can do loadouts for these, so we can save particular combinations of sigils for use later. Okay, so we've just done the fire one. Do we have an ice mortar? An ice explosive spell? We do. Great, let's do that then. So we want ice, we want fire, we want fire. Perfect. Cool. We don't have offerings for that. We do have offerings for this though. Where's that spell gone? There. Beautiful. Alright. This is now a flame turret build, so we need to name it that. Flame turret. Alright. Cool. So we're starting to build out we are starting to build out the loadout that I want, which is nice. So let's crack on with the story, because I don't want to get too powerful. So we're going to start. So several years have now passed since the Sorcerous Ordeal, during which time our protagonist has done certain bits, some of which we know about, others we haven't yet. So we've got these stories down here. There's one here which is much harder than our current level, so we can't do that. There's one for each of those, I think. So there's one for each faction. We've got the Reaper. Yeah, the Curse of Narcissism. We've got Calixto there. And there's one in Grim as well. A Voice Lost, yeah. Calum. So those are new. Those are new faction spells, faction sections that we will unlock. We can get back to later when we're a little bit stronger. For the moment, let's just crack on with several years later.
I'm unsure why, but I laughed out loud. My abdomen split open, and my entrails came loose. I rushed to gather my exposed intestines before it was too late. My flesh rotted, my nails and teeth fell out.
Uh-oh.
What maniacal design was this? Soon, I found that I was surrounded by monsters. But no matter. She thirsted for blood, Sortiara did, from within my right arm.
Okay. Eliminate foul beasts. It's been several years since the ordeal. I have a new partner now, yet not a day goes by when I don't think back on the way she smiled. My memories are becoming vague. I remember things that surely could not have happened. Perhaps Sortiara's memory has started to eat away at me. So let's go 1, and we'll go 2, and now we have a flame turret. So this turret just is very useful at taking care of things for us. Allows us to be a bit more attentive to party members, to what the monster's doing. All very good. What it is bad at is helping you score. Because generally speaking, you want to find windows to counter fiends. You'll want to do things like exploit vulnerabilities. So like here, for example, that kind of, like you would want to counter that. That, for example. And when you don't control the turret, because it's just sort of aim and fire, it's quite difficult to do that. Hello. So yeah, there's no timings. There's no timing involved there, it's just kind of like, yeah. Which is why we keep a weapon spell out, because we want to be able to attack on our thing. Oh yeah, that's a God Eater competitor, alright. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this came out around about the same time as a lot of other Monster Hunter formula-style games came out. So Freedom Wars came out around about this time. God Eater came out around about this time. Also, hi Kay, welcome in. This is the one that I latched onto. It's so good.
But what was this? My stomach, my nails, my teeth. There was nothing wrong with them at all. I was losing my mind. The world began to spin.
Are you all right?
I
Hello.
saw a vision of my partner. It made sense. The familiar face helped me regain composure. I knew it. It was her curse again. The monsters, my mutation. It was all in my mind. The bloodlust bubbling in my right arm occasionally pushes me to the limits of sanity. I knew then that I had precious little time. 13 days until the end of the world.
Whoa.
This entry was made years after the ordeal. In the interim, our dear protagonist has been distraught.
I think a bunch of MH clones came out and then immediately gave up. The genre is probably too hard to turn a profit on if you aren't Monster Hunter, especially nowadays. Yeah, it's one of those like really weird ones where like I feel like there's a temptation in games like this to lean towards live service. And to a lot of the game's credits, a lot of them have resisted that urge. You're right, Librom. Okay. But yeah, it's one of those, but like without a really sort of, it can be quite hard because they're so social. Book is goofing. Yeah, Librom, he's fine. He fidgets. But yeah, because this format is so social for most people, not for me. Yeah, it relies on you to be able to have a group of friends to play through it. Like most people will have one that they stick to, like an MMO, and then they won't deviate away from it. Which is why Monster Hunter has flourished. But you know, I think the next
Over the sacrifice of Sorcerous.
the next successful one I think was God Eater, maybe. That got 3 titles. That got it got 1, but we got 4. 1, Burst, Blood Rage, and 3. Soul Sacrifice got 2. It got this, and then it got base game, and then Delta. Yeah, God Eater was ongoing for a while. I think some of them really struggled because of the platform they launched on. Like Soul Sacrifice, I think it died because it was on the Vita. But like Yeah.
And now this foreboding talk about the end of the world.
Oh. Chapter 2.
The old man can no longer speak. He has a gift, but for it he pays a great price. He ages at an inhumanly quick pace. Yesterday, when he could still just manage to speak, he told me this.
Do not stray from this place, no matter what.
I followed his instructions, and ferocious monsters appeared here. Yes, I see. It was not for our safety. It was for the hunt.
Ah, carnivorous slime. Cool. Oh, we get a venom tuft. Nice. Alright. I think we'll be okay with that setup. Yeah. The old man said he would watch me from a distance. Well, I suppose I should come clean. That old man is now my partner. The price I have paid for sacrificing Sortiara is unprecedented in its brutality. Sortiara was no ordinary sorcerer. Alright. Oh, we've got orcs over here. Are they regular orcs? Or are they ivy orcs? They look like regular orcs. They are ivy orcs. Sorry. Sorry. This seems pretty fast-paced in terms of downtime. Is there no hub area? No, there's no hub area. Whoops. No, there isn't a hub area. Well, your hub area is Librom. A lot of the management is delegated to like crafting loadouts rather than like gear. Hello. Whoop. Oh. Break your leg. Yeah, you just go from menu to gameplay. Like, if you're not doing the story, if you're just here to hunt, then you get a lot of. You can just go straight into it. Nice. Now, easy. We'll save the cat. Wow. The messaging is a little heavy-handed, but alas. Yeah, it's not subtle. But I don't think it needs to be. Like, it's fairly pulpy. It's fairly schlocky. It's not saying anything particularly complicated. But I think what it does with what it has is very good, and the way that it uses and adapts the mythologies that it plays with, are pretty cool. But yeah, fighting a slime and having the words "to live is to suffer" pop up on your screen is like, oh yeah, okay, like we're not. This isn't Shakespeare. 2, 3, nice. Oop, did your message get eaten? Oh, my chat's not loaded. Why isn't my chat loaded? Whee! I need to move away from Slime 2. It keeps falling apart. On the feed, I have... Ooh, I like that a lot. Just take me from menu to gameplay. The messaging is a little heavy-handed, but alas. So yeah, I think a message got munched. Release sigil. There we go. The pulp can be charming, yeah.
Soon, more monsters appeared, but I thrashed them all. My wizened partner wobbled over to the monster's corpse. His face came alive. He grew younger.
You can send me your chat plugin if you like. Oh yeah, please do. I've been meaning to get away from Slime 2.
By sacrificing monsters.
Look at that smile. That's the smile of a man with a normal attachment to mortality.
Without sacrifices, he would not last more than 3 days. That is the price that he pays for his gift. He is my partner. He is Magusar. He also has a gift that allows him to catch glimpses of the future. We complement one another. The monsters that I must kill to quench my bloodlust allow Magusar to reverse his aging. At the moment, we have a certain objective. 12 days until the end of the world.
What we have seen is a depiction of Magusar in the distant past. Now, he rules this world of ours. What do you think could have led to this?
It has been several years since I met Magusar. We were both tormented by accursed bodies. And since then, we have traveled far and wide together, with our sights on a common goal. Those who do not know Magusar feel that he is unpredictable. We were well on our way, but then Magusar spoke.
My son awaits me. I must go home.
And so it was that our course was changed. But soon the whispers began. She spoke to me through my right arm. Macabre thoughts threatened to overcome me. I had to feed my bloodthirsty arm.
Okay. Let's check in at the bazaar. Actually, no. We'll do Ars Magic first. We'll pick up our int reward. Have we got anything to pick up at the bazaar? Hello. Over 6 intelligence. Life magic total over 15. Life magic total over 20. Over 12. Over 25 sigils. Nice. Avalon Herd. Sanctum Herd. Witch's Hat. Cool.
Come again.
I'll mess around with fashion in a little bit. Oh, I need to speak to Vidyara. Hello. So Vidyara gives us these things called rumors, which you can use to modify quests, and they're mainly like XP boosts.
Depending on the soul and life essences you've collected so far, I'll share some rumors with you.
Yeah, so we can do this now. So we're just going to hold X to get through these. So, for example, we could both. Oh, we've got none that. Oh, yeah, we can post these. So, like, we can get small experience boosts here. So, like that. So we can fill up our rumor board, and that will boost the amount of XP we're getting. But we're going to hold on to those for now. There's no point in holding on to them. We'll just use them. Try and boost the XP that we're getting so we have to spend less time farming. The soul in my arm is changing form, growing restless. One's arm spurring a monstrous transformation is rare but not unheard of. Excuse me. Magusar's premonitions come to him while he is sleeping and offer only partial glimpses of the future. Difficult though they are to believe, I dare not doubt them. I feel the hand of another guiding me.
My premonitions. I have them that I may change the future.
Use chat bubbles. Also makes time too, but I don't really have any issues with this older version. You notice like every other month you have to refresh the source. Yeah, mine's gone from like, it used to be like every couple of weeks, and it's now just daily. Like every time I am streaming, I have to refresh my stream, refresh the source.
I would expect nothing less from you.
Yeah, that's not giving us a huge boost. Yeah, it's gone from 2 to 3, so it's not massive. So maybe we will take it off. Let's try and get some extra counters in. Oh, let's get a weakness in.
Will you sacrifice them or save them?
Cool.
I would expect
Easy. I love the spell effect on the evasion. Like, that's so cool. Generally, I love the aesthetic of this game. It's so nice. It's so coherent. Beep, 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 beep. 360, very good. Oh nice, we got the Scarlet Flame Sigil. You can now undertake pacts with Magusar. Very good. I'll tell you what we'll do then. Let's get through the chapter.
The massacre of the monsters helped calm
And then
my
we'll
murderous right arm.
take a look at our sigils again.
And with each passing day, the bloodlust becomes harder to satiate. I am not far from becoming a monster myself.
Come, we must go from here.
Magusar was ready, determined to see this son of his as quickly as possible. Wonderful. What a partner. Now, as for Magusar's son, I'm afraid that they will never have their reunion, because no son ever existed in the first place. 11 days, until the end of the world.
The author of this journal spent countless days and nights with Magusar. Magusar had become a dear friend. So, read on.
Those who sacrifice the lives of others pay a special price. The soul of the victim flows through one's right arm, along with their memories, their emotions. On rare occasions, the memories of the victim entangle with one's own. Magusar has no son by blood. It was likely a memory, inherited from a monster. It happened 2 days ago. We claimed a victim, and its memory must have seeped into Magusar. Foreign as it may be, this memory had driven Magusar to seek a son who is not his own. Such is the bond of family. We neared the town where his supposed son lived.
Oh. Right, sigils. We got Heat Surge, that's good. We want to add Release, that's good. It's only 3% though. Ah! Enhanced by Dark Resonance, so we can use the Terrain Magic Extend. What does the Extend do? Is that duration? Details. Extends or shortens duration of Terrain Magic. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, that works for us then. Okay. I wonder if that combines, like, the turret spell works longer if it's on terrain. If I've got the Terrain Sigil attached. Scarlet Flame. Yes, great. We don't have any other surge skills, I don't think. No, not yet. Cool, that's fine. We're using the Groat Sigil at the moment to get some extra bonus. We're fine on the Attunement Sigil. Slayer Sigil, sorry. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. I'm probably looking at, so the cap on your magic and life levels is 100 total. So at the moment our total level is 20. So I think what I will probably end up going for is probably 30 life and 70 magic. If multiplayer was a thing, I would be more comfortable going 199, like 1 life, 99 magic, because that way, like, I'd be getting the most the most bang for my buck out of my offensive spells. But I would be I'd be a wet paper bag. Any hit would knock me down, especially at the higher levels. So by going 30-70, I'm sacrificing some damage, but it means I'm not going to die in one hit, which is quite handy. So yeah, we can't mess around with that. Yeah, okay. The bloodlust I inherited from Sortiara led to my meeting Magusar, as though her ghost continues to pursue me. My memories are vague. The more I sacrifice, the more my victims' memories eat away at my own. I am turning into someone else. It's Elvenvale.
We will soon meet my son. We must hurry. Will you sacrifice them or save them?
I'm going to save the Key Cats.
I would expect nothing less from you. These are near.
Oh.
Will you sacrifice them or save them?
Counter madness. Very good. Grab save kitty cats. Onwards. Mortal Bane Bulb, very good. I don't think we've got a Venom Blanket just yet, but we'll keep an eye out for one. I might, depending on what the fiend at the end of this is, I might go for
We
one.
reached the village, but were met with no welcome and no sign of life. The damage to the structures suggested the work of monsters. On one corner, Magusar stopped in his tracks. At his feet lay a small toy. It must have belonged to a child. Heaven help that child now.
Thank you, appreciate that. So if that can, I'll probably try to set up for next stream, but I'll keep an eye out for it.
Perhaps he knew from the very beginning that this memory of a son was not his own. Perhaps he knew, but could not help himself. Fond memories are exalting. Sad memories wrench at the heart. It matters not whose memories they are. Magusar still had their memories. He could see his son playing with the toy that rested at his feet. He studied it for some time. Then a tear ran down his cheek. 10 days until the end of the world.
Your memories, meshed with those of another, could mean you begin to lose sight of who you are. Before long, you may be someone else, just like Magusar.
Chapter 5.
Why do we hunt monsters? Because it is the Sorcerer's calling to hunt down monsters and protect the peace. And that's what we are taught. But one cannot easily set aside one's feelings. I thirst for blood. Magusar thirsts for victims. Our next target appeared at the very spot that Magusar predicted. I was overcome with the urge to kill. My thoughts were overcome by a dark bloodlust. I relished my mercilessness. I felt empowered.
Elven Queen. She's a flame monster. But she's a tricky one because she likes to move around a lot. Tell you what we'll do. Let's set another rumor. We'll probably end up sacrificing this one too, to be honest. Compelled by my bloodlust, I dispose of living beings as though they were nothing. It sickens me. Great. Someone stop me, please. The desire for an ordinary body, a desire we both share, a yearning that binds us tightly to each other. Because of the chalice, monsters burden the world. A legend that grants, fulfills one desire. Though the price can be very dear indeed. We'll do this and then we'll do... I think we've got ads coming up after very shortly, so we'll do this and then we'll take a little break.
We will put an end to it, by any means necessary. Must be put to death.
There we go. You can kind of lure her into the path of stuff, like because she tries to get away from you at all costs.
Be on your guard.
But then she very quickly does this. She gets quite mad.
Good. Keep this up.
Oh, she's mad. There we go. Oh, save the cat. No, come back this way, please. Thank you. What? And down she goes.
Let me live. Let me help.
Sorry.
Let me help.
Yeah, the turret spell's really useful. The turret combo, I should say. .410. Wall blossom fruit and mudfiend entrails. Summon an inchoate golem, durable but immobile. Awaken the magic of the Elven Queen to modify the caster's evasion. Destiny's Past and Child of a Monster. Alright, we're going to take a little break before we hop on to the next bit. So yeah, we'll take a sort of quick 5-minute break to run some ads, and then I will be back and we'll crack on with Destiny's Past. See you all in a little bit. Alright. Where were we? Welcome back, everyone. Let's keep on keeping on with Soul Sacrifice Delta.
The monster was sacrificed. And Magusar's aging reversed immediately.
That was the one, I'm certain.
The memory of a monster had revealed the downfall of the town.
That's who killed my son.
We went through the ruins, in search of traces, in search of whoever did this. We felt it our mission to purge this guilty beast. And yet, this would not appease the ire of the poor souls who were sacrificed by our hands. But, as we all know, the human heart is not so simple a matter. Perhaps we felt the need to pray for the souls of the dead. How easy things would be if we could be rid of emotion. But we are not monsters after all. The moment the bloodlust of my right arm overcomes me, I will transform into a monster. I know this because my prophetic partner has told me so. I have 9 days remaining. My only wish is to live as humanly as possible my few remaining days. If this is hypocrisy, so be it. 9 days until the end of the world. Several days later, Magusar clung to the toy that we found, holding it close. How deeply can memories come to affect us? How vividly they stay with us, even if they are not our own.
About now, the sanity of the author begins to erode. Could Sortiara's soul in the Sorcerer's right arm be the cause? The journal describes the author's transformation into a monster. You have been warned. It's no pleasant tale.
Ah, right. We've got Destiny's Past, which is level 3. And we've just done level 2 stuff. And then we've got Child of a Monster, which is level 2. Let's do Child of a Monster.
By the time I noticed him, he was nearly upon me, walking in my shadow.
We go together.
I took one look at his right arm and knew he was a sorcerer. He spoke as if he had only just learned to. He called himself Redux.
That difficulty music goes so far. It certainly does.
Apparently he sought the same beast as I. He gazed at me with a simple innocence and spoke again.
We go together.
So I think we got a Mortal Bane bulb. Yeah. Do we have the blanket? We do not. Let's do this quest and then we'll go looking. I guess let's see if we can find a blanket. There. You. Piglets in the pass. I frolic in the garden. Okay. We haven't fought Snow White yet. Let's do that. Oh, if we're good, we can get a stone bulb as well. Do we have a stone bulb? We don't. Do we have the blanket? We do. How exciting. Right, let's try and get a... Let's try and get a... Let's try and get a good score on this one.
I'll enjoy deceiving this one.
So I was doing some digging around soul sacrifice because that's how I attach to media. There are some surprisingly big names in this. Similia, that lady who just spoke, that's a very popular Irish comedian called Aisling B. Oh, hello. Which is very cool. Can we get her to catch fire? Can we get an elemental hell? Please? Not quite. There we go.
Nice move.
Nice. That'll do.
Look, it's working.
Oh, we broke something. Nice.
It looks like this battle is nearly over.
These little guys are so cute. Oh, we got the ultimate. We got the ultimate as well. Nice. And down she goes. Yeah, the little noise they make, like wee, wee. It's very cute. It's Snow White.
I'm afraid to die.
Let's go save these cats before we sacrifice Snow White. Alright. Sorry, lady.
I suppose it's fate.
Damn, no fate. I wouldn't mind. So because I want to build out the partly because I want a good score because I'm currently on Avalon, and partly because I'm aiming for a particular build. I'm currently purely sacrificing. Maybe when I've got the build that I want, I'll swap to Grim and go Fate. But Fate is essentially a toin toss. It's you do both and allow, and whatever happens, happens. Yeah, we got Legendary Sorcerer. Nice. That gives us the Stone Bulb. Very good. What was that? Awaken the magic of Snow White and focus it into a fell beam of light. Ooh. How does that work? Yeah, kind of. So, yeah, so you've got 2 levels, life and magic. Life is your defense, magic is your attack. Saving gives you life XP, sacrificing gives you magic XP, Fate gives you an equal of both. So if you were going to get 4 for sacrificing, you would get 2 across both when you do Fate. What does that... We just got that Snow White thing. What does that do? How does that work? Oh, cool! It's just like a big AoE attack. That's fun. I don't know if we'll use it, but that's fun. I want to try something. Pretty handy. Yeah. Oh, not that. I want to do 1, and then I want to do 2, and then I want to do 3. That doesn't do anything. Okay. That doesn't do anything. That's what I was trying to do, but it didn't raise, it just stayed down. and doing that just caused it to explode. Okay, so yeah, if I make a turret, then I was hoping that I could use my terrain magic to raise it, but that unfortunately doesn't work that way. It gets the turret is in there somewhere, but he is not raised. Yeah. I did think it does. That might protect it though. Well, they're immune to damage. They don't take hits, so that's not. That's a good idea, but not an issue. Was it arboreal spells? Is it the Vim Blossom stuff? So if I plant one of these, there we go. Yes, this creates like a stat boosting platform where it can be like attack up with if you are on here, attack up, and then I don't know if that then has a boosted. I don't know if that then has a boosted attack. Okay, so we have to create it when it's up there. That's cool. Yeah, the combo magic in this game, so fun. And then we can do like 1, and then we can do like 2, and then you can make a thing. I guess, like, does that increase the range of it? If it's like over here? I guess it doesn't, that's the thing. The other thing we can do, do we have the mind spell for fire? We do, cool. The other thing we can do, so let's set up another platform. We can set up a, yeah, this is kind of just to show it off rather than anything else. This creates like a big AoE fire spell. But it's not hitting anything. Yeah, that uses 4, yeah, so across all of that will be 4 slots, which means we've got nothing if it break. We've got no, we would have no persistent weapon spell, we would have no healing, we would have no evasion. Evasion we can probably, yeah, you could probably go with or without. But yeah, we would be sacrificing so much of our utility to focus down entirely on that. Which, you know, there's a potential use case for it, but when we're solo and we're a little bit weak, it's quite dangerous. Right. We were gonna do Redux. Where's Redux? His right arm has taken on an eerie appearance. It is covered in sinewy roots that protrude from beneath his skin. He must be paying the price for something, but what?
Time for fight. Sacrifice time.
Oh, hello. Oh.
Must kill monsters. Sacrifice time. Must kill monsters. Must kill monsters.
Sacrifice the tree. Quite like zipping around with the falcon feather. Feels so agile. The Elven Queen one is quite nice as well. It's a shorter hop. It lasts a little bit less time, but you can do it more quickly. But it helps if you if you want to stay in range. Elden Queen Night Rain. I don't know how to feel about Night Rain. Like,
I felt strange after observing the way Redux fought.
I like when they announced it. So I was watching it live because I don't know. Don't ask why I was up that late. I was, and they. Well, yeah, this is the thing. Like, I was just like, I feel like they're kind of like yes-anding everyone's attachment to the co-op mods, being like, oh, you know, everyone really likes playing Elden Ring, like persistently co-op, but. Did we really need that? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. And the other thing is, the other thing as well is like it was like the lead up to the trailer was like, here is a new standalone IP. I was like, I was like, a standalone IP, great, new stuff, love it. Oh wait, isn't this the Lands Between? Wait, that's a Site of Grace. Hang on, this is Elden Ring. I don't think it's a bad idea, but that feels like something a competitor would try as like a gimmick. Yeah, it doesn't feel like something FromSoft would normally do, but you know, business is gonna business.
It's difficult to explain, but there's certainly something that sets him apart from us. Something missing. And there was another thing. He kept scratching his chest. Blood kept dripping from it.
I am sick.
That was his only answer when asked about the incessant scratching. Soon, it occurred to me, this was no ordinary sickness.
Like, I'm sure it's going to be fun, and I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will attract a pretty nice crowd. I just don't. It's definitely not for me, I guess is the thing. Like, it's not for me.
And so I asked him, when did you first get sick?
After Mother, I sacrifice her.
But it was all matter of fact for Redux.
She try kill me. So I kill her. My mother. She hate me. I am human. So she hate me.
Because he was human? What did this mean?
Mother. She is not human.
Redux willingly shared his past. We were interrupted by the appearance of a monster. I told myself that I would ask...
Jack-o'-lantern. Time for some ice. Oh, I guess we want to put... yeah, that's probably fine. Redux, can you not trauma dump on stream, please? Redux, you're overstepping the boundaries. Don't make me tap the sign. Where's that 2-star Falcon Feather? There it is. Bro, it's harshing the vibe. Right arm, carved sigil, Frostblade. Yeah. I want that. Save. Frost. Turret. Turret. There we go. Not had anything to resonate with this yet, which is frustrating, but... Well, not frustrating, but I guess, like, I'm keeping my eye open for it. I saw a bulb. I didn't look closely, but I saw a bulb on the legendary reward. His chest affliction looks to be causing him a great deal of pain. He's taken to trying, on occasion, to rip out his heart with his bare hands. Radix is not okay.
Time for fight. You kill it now?
Come on. Right. Radux, we're trying to get counters. Stop preemptively killing things, my word. Alright, jack-o'-lantern time. Wait.
Today's enemy. Okay.
Nice.
Attack time.
That went really well.
Nearly finished now.
Poor guy. Yeah. Pew, pew. They're so cute as well.
Okay, bye-bye time.
Please. I don't want to die alone.
I mean, you're not alone.
Now.
The walk animation is so funny. It's like very clearly just sliding along. It's like, whee. $400, $400, $400. Yeah, love it. 540, nice. That was so good. Skillful attack, mass sacrifice, sacrificial madness, sacrifice, attack, destroy, frozen hell, unscathed, godspeed, bonus, counter, elemental vulnerability, destroy. Yeah, love it. Very good score. Oh, it's a blaze bulb. Okay. Consequence Sigil. Base health -1, but offering durability -1. Annihilator Sigil. Attack amp 20. Defense amp -25%. Well, maybe. But we currently get 20%. We get 20% with no defense penalty through Slayer.
The man had no feelings. This was the sense one got observing Redux. And with good reason. After learning of his background, it began to make sense.
Nobody wants me.
That sounds like someone with a lot of emotions.
Apparently, Redux was an abandoned child. When he was very young, he was left behind in a forest. A surrogate mother took him in and raised him. His mother was a monster of the forest.
I am child of monster.
He does not comprehend it all. His life is fantastically absurd, but for him it is all he knows. Born to a human, raised by a monster. How did he find his way back to the human world?
My mother, she try kill me, so I kill her. No choice.
Her actions were contradictory. Why raise a human son only to kill him later? In any case, Redux had learned a few things since losing his mother. Monsters kill. Monsters are the enemy. He hated monsters because his own mother was one, and she turned on him.
Rancid Egg Spider. Blech. Regenesis Seed, Vortex Verger, Cursed Talisman. Don't really need any of that. But we will still try to do well. I have learned one thing about his affliction. He only claws at his chest after battle. Look at these little guys.
Time for fight.
Look at these little fellows. No, come back. It would help if I... No, come back again! The axe is always slightly shorter than I expect it to be. Oh, yeah. Whee!
Must kill monsters.
Yep. It's quite easy to provoke the orcs into doing like an attack like that, and then you can counter them. But they're very difficult to attack from the front because they just spit stuff, and the moment you take a hit, you lose your unscathed bonus, which is annoying. There we go, many counters. Very fun. Boink.
Job done.
Nice. Oh. Time to lurk. The sounds of fighting horrific monsters will be perfect background noise for the shower. Have fun.
It appears that Radux has never felt threatened while battling a monster. With one exception. The fight to the death with his mother. He did something that day that he was taught by no one. I imagine that the parents that abandoned him must have been sorcerers. For only this could explain his innate ability. The tragic events surrounding Radux's separation from his mother still affect him deeply. Each time he kills a monster, he is reminded of his past. What he did to his mother. The affliction of his chest is no disease. Only he does not know what to call it. And how could he? Guilt. This is what afflicts his chest.
Oof.
I hope no family.
He pondered this as we were closing in on a monster. It was clearly an earnest thought.
Losing family. Not nice.
He was worried that the monsters we hunted may be survived by family. Why keep hunting monsters despite such misgivings?
Monsters kill humans.
I began to think his mother's death had granted Radux 2 emotions.
2 brackets 2.
Her abandonment of him sparked a hatred of monsters. But at the same time, he felt guilt for killing his own mother. He was torn by these feelings. Even if he were to tear his own heart from his chest, his suffering would not be eased.
Carnivorous slime. Where are we? Babylon. Who's Babylon? Oh, okay, right. Ice'll do, I think. The goal, as ever, will be to freeze it and then explode the snot out of it. And we've got a dying sorcerer somewhere.
Time for fight.
Not quite. We've got to save a dude first. Well, might not be a dude. Ormani. You okay, Ormani? What was this?
No.
Hello.
This isn't happening.
Go. Up yeah. Alright, we're gonna go feather. We're gonna go ice. Bomb. Ice. Rude! I just saved your life! Why are you being so mean?
This might pose a problem.
It's bad.
Freeze, please.
Okay.
There we go.
Time.
Pop! Oh, that's gonna explode. Oh no.
Okay.
This is going quite well.
Nearly finished now.
Come on, down you go.
So it can actually fight back.
I need to restore my. There it is. Give me some renew. Give me some ammo, please.
Go on, put some back into it.
Oh, he's gone mad. Throwing stuff everywhere.
Don't slow me down. Get in the rear.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
This is quite a strong slime.
Okay. No.
There we go. That was not our cleanest
Now, let me
act.
hear the squeals.
The slimes are always quite tricky because they just throw stuff everywhere. It's quite hard to keep track of everything and not take some damage. Like, your main goal essentially is to knock them down and keep them down until by like breaking their legs or doing skillful attacks, because that way they're not spewing junk everywhere. Like, that's probably going to be about, I'm going to say about 300, 390. That's all right. Hello, Omani. You rescued a sorcerer who was nearly killed by monsters. The sorcerer spoke, I wish to lend my power.
Radux looked despondent. His heart was in two. This was very human. Odd for somebody raised by a monster. But perhaps This was exactly as his monster mother had wished. Her assault of her own son began to make sense. Human and monster cannot coexist, and claiming a life causes deep guilt. Humans required such knowledge to survive. His mother had chosen to raise Redux as a human, not a monster, for the sake of her precious son. I shared my thoughts with Redux.
My mother. Happy now?
Redux is learning to be human. A child's growth brings joy to every mother.
Okay. So, I happy too.
And the innocence of it brought warmth to the heart. Redux will grow up fine. One day, he will understand the affliction of his chest. Perhaps we will meet again and laugh about old times. Surely his mother would have wished it this way.
Child of a monster complete. Alright. Next up is Destiny's Past, but before we do that, let's see if we've got any more... Oh, hey Redux.
Rumor for you.
Oh, that's nice.
Carnatux. Bright.
Hi Carnatux. You got anything for us? Some new clobber, as you say. Subduer. Oh, that's cool. I think we'll spend some time doing a bit of fashion sacrifice. Can we get colour C on that? Yes, but I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe that one. Anyway. Alright. Beautiful. Incredible. Incredible hat. Incredible hat game. I think we want... I quite like Nomads, but I also quite like Noble. I quite like the Noble sleeves, to be honest. But I also do like... Where is it? Where's Subduer gone? There. I do really like the Subduer gear. It's so cool. With the big hood. I can put that on. Do I want the hood or no? I think we probably want the hood. We could put the Avalon hood on. No, I think we'll put the Subduer hood on. And then... I don't mind that so much. Probably intellectual. Yeah, I think that looks quite nice. Cool. Alright. Let's do Destiny's Past.
Then I will have to kill you.
Magusar proclaimed this when I very first met him. One day, a sorcerer would become a monster and slaughter many lives. Magusar saw the sorcerer in a vision, and he searched near and far for this threat to life. And who did he find? Me. At first, I refused to believe it, but few of Magusar's predictions are far off. The bloodlust in my right arm is so strong, it might overcome me. A monster appears before me. It looks quite luscious, like a heavenly feast that has been delivered to my doorstep.
Cyclops. Cyclops uses Vault? I think it might just be Force, actually. I'll tell you what, let's try something else. Let's go... Have we got everything we need for stone? Do we have a Mortal Bane? We do. We've got Leaf Drake Egg, yeah. No, I'll tell you what, we'll keep on with this. Or should we do Flame? We'll do Flame. We have a gear set. Why am I looking? We have a gear set. A gear set lined up. We can boost you. We can boost you as well. Oh, no. There. We also are able to make offerings. Like this, for example. So we can upgrade our explosive magic. We can upgrade... we can't upgrade our bombs, but we can craft bombs. That's good to know, actually. If we're missing one, we can just gather the constituent components. So a shield and a throw spell of the corresponding element will allow us to make the venom spell, the bomb spells. So yeah, that's good to know. Alright, Cyclops time. Let's post there. And there. Monster Nip, Time Sand, and Rock Fiend Mask. Ever since we met, Magasar seemed oddly familiar, as if our journey began long, long ago. Magasar had a premonition, one in which a crazed sorcerer stood alone in a ravaged world. He said the sorcerer looked just like me. Magasar has told no one but me about his premonition of the apocalypse. He says that everything will be fine if we can change the future. Sounds reassuring. Do you feel reassured? I feel reassured.
We have known each other a long time now.
Let's just go straight into the fight, I think. 1, 2, 3.
The beast must be put to death. Our survival depends on it.
I do like the Cyclops because he's quite clumpy. We're gonna get a flame. They're gonna get the infernal hell. Oh, okay.
These are mere scratches. Those wounds of yours need to be treated.
Spicy!
Here's
There
our
we go.
chance.
Infernal Hell. And now we can break this, if we can do enough damage to it. Probably not.
Stay focused. I would expect nothing less.
That's not good.
Good. Keep this up. Will you sacrifice them or save them?
Leave me alone. Rewards are getting a little bit bigger now, which is nice. Oh, okay. Oh no! I broke my blanket! Oh, shoot. Oh, that's frustrating. That was not a good idea. That's really bad. We can no longer, because that spell's broken, we can't use...
Those wounds of yours need to be treated.
Dang. That's really bad. Because I've lost my primary means of offense because I've been careless.
You are unstoppable.
Uh-oh. We're now just going to have to go straight for weapon magic. We can use these as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Shit. Okay. Oh, it's not good. He's gonna have the Magisar at least. That's good. That's good for us. Oh, no, now he's going after me.
Focus.
Oh god.
Our enemy is strong. We must be on our guard. Those wounds of yours need to be treated.
They certainly do. Ah, down he goes. Oh, phew. Thanks, Microsoft.
Come, let us finish this. Feel the power of this.
Player with light injuries. We very nearly died. That laser beam's a real mess if you're not careful. $280. Ugh. That's not good. Monster Nip. And a blacksmith's eye. Oh, we got new quests. Nice.
The very thought of my own insatiability makes me sick. Could this be how Sortiara felt all that time?
Your body is quite a burden.
I am not the only one in trouble. He ages so bloody fast he can hardly stay mobile. I only want to be normal again. That was a wish that we both shared.
Oh, we're on ads. My bad. My bad. My bad. We'll take a little break and then we'll be back. I got so wrapped up. I'm sorry. Alright. Oh, last leg. Let's see what Magusar has in store for us now. Oh, hang on.
One can change the future.
There we go.
I must dispel Sortiara's curse while there is still time. If I fail, then before I transform into that terrible beast, I am promised a swift death at the hands of Magusar. 8 days until the end of the world.
What state of mind would you be in if you were told that you would soon become a monster? The author of this journal describes this very predicament. He may want to share it with someone.
Chapter 2.
The Sacred Chalice. The legendary chalice is said to grant a wish, anything one desires. I could use the chalice to cleanse my accursed flesh. Little is known about the magical chalice, only that it appears before those with insatiable greed. We have devised our own theory. For each monster we kill, we draw closer to the chalice. This is what kept us going. But our victims had to be arch-fiends. Monsters that were once human. Perfect for us, considering our boundless thirst for blood.
Avaricious slime. Alright. We need to repair our broken... Yeah. I'll have to be a bit more careful with that. What do we need for the heat amp sigil? Burn amp, sorry. Increases chance of burning with heat attacks. A jack-o'-lantern life essence. I feel like we should go get that. We really benefit from holding... We benefit from holding the monster in place, and we can do that with Infernal Hell. With the Elemental Hell status, because it kind of like freezes them in place while they're sometimes literally frozen, but other times, like, you know, they'll be burning and they slow right down. So I think we need to go get a... Let's get through this quest and then we'll go looking for a jack-o'-lantern life essence. I say go looking, we just need to go kill a jack-o'-lantern and save it. Magusar says he doesn't remember his age. After all, as long as he continues to take other people's lives, he'll live forever. Magusar told me he was tired of his special body. I just want to be normal, he said. Those reasons differ from mine. Magusar desires the chalice as well. I could hear roaring magical explosions followed by a violent scream. Could the one who screams still be alive? I hope so. Ooh, we're in a new location.
My premonitions. I have them that I may change the future.
Horus is dying. Horus, no! Okay.
This can't be. Somebody help me!
Those wounds of yours need to be treated. May I have the pleasure of this sacrifice?
No, it's a kitty cat. Gotta save him. Alright, Avaricious Slime, where you at? Look at that fancy Burbo! It's so cute!
You are unstoppable. The beast must be put to death. Our survival depends on it. Stay focused. These are mere scratches.
Elemental help, please.
Stay with me! Now is our chance.
Sack. Bop. We missed. Bop. Yeah.
Not so tough after all. What was that supposed to be?
Bruh.
Stay focused.
Looks like the enemy's had it.
Not quite. You're still quite mad. You got those wiggly bits. And he jumped.
I'll never die.
That's just not true, my friend.
Our enemy is strong. We must be on our guard.
What was that supposed to be?
There we go.
Sacrifice that thing.
Oh, I think we finally got Dark Arm 2. Nice. Yeah, that looks like Dark Arm 2 now. So the your balance of life and magic affects the rank of the arm you have. So the more unequal your life and magic levels, the higher rank of divine or dark arm you have. So I think it's 1 for rank 1, 5 for rank 2, I think it's 20 for rank 3. And then you can get Dark Arm 4 and 5, but 5 is literally you have 1 life level and 99 and 99 magic. Sawbone Soul Essence. A Saucy Sigil. You rescue someone who's nearly killed by monsters. Hi, Oris.
This monster belonged to a variety of humanoid slime. Those who transformed into monsters were devoured irreversibly by their own greed. And what did they seek in their avarice? The sacred chalice, of course. Then we made the connection. The memories of monsters may contain clues that could lead us to the chalice. We can absorb their memories by giving their lives in sacrifice.
No good. Nothing new.
Most of the memories claimed from our victims are vague and opaque. The sacred chalice appears far out of reach after all. Magusar and I had traveled together for years by now. Magusar sighed, but from out of nowhere, we heard a cackle from afar. 7 days until the end of the world.
Okay.
The sacred chalice offered the chance to restore the body to the 2 friends who needed this. No one ever wanted this as much. Go on.
Destiny's Past, Chapter 3.
This was not the first time I had met this sorceress. Her name is Illicebra. Illicebra claims that she is despondent over Magusar's rejection of her. Perhaps that explains why she detests me. Because I stand at Magusar's side instead of her. She had besieged us several times before. The slime that we now faced was also her work.
I'm so lonely. Come, let us die together.
I had heard that line before. Illicebra refuses to die alone. She claims to have been Magusar's former partner, but I am not ready to believe that.
Okay. Magusar must hold some special attraction. Illicebra has been following him for a while now. She simply won't give up. You need to stay with Magusar. The voice has been telling me that from the beginning, and when I see Illicebra, the voice only grows louder. Interesting.
It's her again.
I want to die alongside you. So, why did you abandon me? We could trust each other. What about the love we shared?
Whoa! There goes half of my HP.
Perfect partner.
The bomb spells are also very good against
In spite of all that, how could you?
very good at very good with archfiends, very bad with sorceress.
How could she take my place? You think her better than me? I won't forgive this sight. I'd sooner die than live without you. And then let us die together.
There we go. Off she goes. Bye, Illicebra. Ah, we're starting to get medium stuff, which means we might need to stop and go grinding for a bit.
Like the way she affectionately refers to Magusar.
You will want to meet me again, I know. You'll come and seek me.
Saying this, Illicebra left us be. She gives me a strange feeling. Magusar tells me that they have no past whatsoever as partners.
Just who is she?
A perfect stranger. That is what Magusar says.
But eerily, the expressions of love and hate that Illicebra directs at Magusar feel deeply sincere. Is it only me who feels unease when I see this mysterious sorceress? 7 days until the end of the world. Now we have met Illicebra. She claims to have been... Is Illicebra... Read on.
Right, let's go... Yeah, because we're starting to get... So we're at 4 stars now, which means we're starting to get medium-size offerings, which are the next sort of... the next power rank up. So let's go and see if we can get some of those. We are looking for specifically the bulb spells, the medium bulbs. If we can get some. Let's see if the Ars Magica has anything to say about it. So we got a Thunder Drake egg. Combine the egg's magic with a thunder blanket to cast a potent magic cannon. Okay, now I'm curious. What does that mean? Magic cannon? What's that? Offerings. We'll want a fire. I guess we'll do fire and fire to see what that does. That. Is it just like an upgraded... it's just like, I guess it's just an upgraded egg. What's the normal one? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just a... Yeah, it's okay. It's a bigger range spell. Okay. Ow. All right. Ars Magica. Where were we? So we've got a Thunder Drake egg. So we need a medium ice blanket, dashing devil dogs on ice. Ooh, Cerberus. And a medium ice bomb. This one. The Curse of Narcissism, Chapter 1. Oh, that's a large one. Oh, do they only have Oh, they don't have... Oh, they don't have mediums. They just have larges. Okay. Well, that's helpful. It's a little helpful. Let's go get that. Let's go get that medium frost blanket. But then I guess no, because we're just using the turret. So I think we're fine. Let's go get a better falcon feather and better. Or do we go for that? The Assassin's Aid. Batty lurker in town. Oh, I don't know. Spoiled for choice. Spoiled for choice. What's this? Princess's Devotion. That's Minotaur. Songstress's Lips. Warbeast Horn. I don't know. Alright, let's look at our sigils. Oh yeah, Dark Arm 2, there we go. Right, so we've got the Dark Arm 2, we've got the Surge now, which is good. I still want to get the Amp ability, just so we get a bit more mileage out of Paralysis. Snare Magic 2, Snare 2. Where is it? There it is. What do we need for that? Griffin Soul Essence and 15 Soul Shards. Alright. We can work towards that. Where's our evasion? Evasive. Oh, we have a medium falcon feather. Okay, cool. That's good. Why is that useful? Oh, just greater duration. Okay. I think we're fine with our. I'm just obsessed over getting the next rank of stuff, but I think we're fine, you know. Chapter 4.
I suppose it was no surprise we fell for Illicibra's trap. We now find ourselves in the position of searching for her. You see, she's taken a hostage. It was an intricate ploy. The slime was the bait that lured us in. I never enjoyed dealing with Illicibra. One look at her face and I feel nauseated, and my arm smarts. Just tracking down her hideout weighed heavily upon me.
Illicibra had us wrapped around her little finger and I didn't even realise. Such utterly despicable behaviour is exactly what I should have expected from her. Perhaps all the souls and memories I have absorbed are having an effect. I can no longer be certain of my own memories. Even this journal feels like it was written by another's hand.
I'm worried about the hostage. We must hurry.
Someone is dying. Adjum is dying. No, not Adjum. Let's go save Adjum.
Death.
Not yet. You're fine.
Sorry.
Those wounds of yours need to be treated. This.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Just a little loss of blood. thing there. Oh, it's Cap! Save it. We did it. You nearly rescued. Yeah, yeah, we've seen that before.
We lifted the key memory from the slime that Illicebra set upon us. Illicebra had taken a man's wife hostage. The man loved his wife deeply and was determined to rescue her. These powerful urges transformed the man into a monster, giving birth to that slime. She sold a story to the man and turned him into that humanoid slime. She said his wife would be safe if he killed the sorcerers. We faced him, and he became our sacrifice. Our right arms inherited the man's profound love for his wife. He wished to have her back. Illicebra was beginning to bother me. Her face concerned me. The striking resemblance. I never thought that I would have to see that face again. I wanted to forget, but she will not let me. Illicebra could be her twin. Illicebra perfectly resembles Sortiara, who should be long dead. 7 days until the end of the world.
Can you believe that Illicebra and Sortiara were connected? The encounter with Illicebra was in some way a reunion with Sortiara. Our dear author must have been horrified.
The man that Illicebra used as her pawn must have loved his wife deeply. From within our right arms, the man's soul let out a tragic cry. For she, too, has turned into a terrible beast.
Your husband was killed by a duo of very wicked sorcerers.
Rude.
Hearing that drove her mad on the spot, and she became a monster.
These are the two who are responsible for your loss. Go ahead. Avenge him.
The soul of the husband who was transformed into a monster dwelled in our right arms. His soul spoke to me through my arm. Save my dear wife. I was torn between choices. A slaughter between lovers. It was a deplorable setup.
Don't forget, our goal, our mission, as sorcerers.
The voice of reason, Magusa.
The only way forward is to kill.
I was going to do something. Oh, I was going to replace this with the medium version. Maybe. Potentially. Losing 3 casts, maybe not. Yeah, I think we're alright. Oof. It's very messed up arm. Illicebra excels at taking advantage of people's weaknesses. That couple was so poor, and Illicebra knew that. She used it without a second's pause. The wife had transformed hideously, and her husband let out a cry from within my arm. We were flooded with memories, sights and sounds of happier times for this tragic couple.
You must remain focused, even if your heart is split open. You sacrifice them or save them.
We will sacrifice.
Our survival depends on it.
What?
Stay focused.
Oh, we're bound. That's not good. Yeah, you know.
Now is our chance.
I think I might want to replace the weapon spell with something else. But as for what, I'm not sure.
Good. Keep this up.
Don't lose the blaze blanket. I'm working. I'm sorry. Let's renew offering power, please. This one. Thank you. Uh oh. Spicy. Nope, it's mine. There we go. Push it a little bit. Oh, that was a dice roll. That could have gone very wrong.
Stay focused. Those wounds of yours need to be treated.
There we go.
sacrifice them or save them.
I keep meaning to go get a jack-o'-lantern life essence. I keep forgetting.
Come, let us finish this.
Not yet. There are regrets I still have.
Sorry.
Feel the power of this.
Hi Tracy, welcome in. How you doing? Whee! Look at that half roll. We have a daddy this time. Yeah, we've got Magasar. Magasar is our companion. We've been traveling with him for apparently a few years now. 310. 370. I'll do. Slime ooze. Or Fading Humanity and the Turncoat Assassin, and then Release Sigil 2.
Before I realized it, Illicebra had walked off. The monster was near death.
You're so close to being done with the apartment cleaning. Oh my god.
Magasar made his usual sacrifice of the beast. Circumstances be damned.
Is that, how long has that been going on for them? Is that like an all-day thing?
This was the only means of ensuring they were reunited.
The monster's carcass turned to mush, and we absorbed it straight into our right arms, where the soul of her husband already resided. Where they will meet again, if only as kindred souls. Was this deed a selfish act? Perhaps. But there is little the survivors of the dead can do to atone. Our actions weigh heavily upon us.
Oh yes, you did. I remember you saying you moved. You moved house, you've been moving the small stuff and cleaning the old place for 3 weeks. Oh my god. 3 weeks. That's rough.
I wonder why I can never seem to leave it behind. What can be done so that these lost souls may...
Hindsight 2020 will pay people more to just carry everything. Yeah, a couple of years back we moved and we agreed that, you know, based on how difficult it was to move last time, we were just like, let's just pay people to do it. It was a lot easier.
That Illicebra will cause us further difficulty.
Next time, yeah.
Magasar was disgusted by her designs to take us with her in death.
We cannot afford to indulge that old crone.
Old crone? Did you say old crone?
Yes, for is she not just that?
Was it only me? Did Illicebra only resemble Sortiara through my eyes? Why did she take the face of Sortiara? Perhaps I am already insane, and am just the last to know. 6 days, until the end of the world.
Whoa.
I'm impressed. Very few have managed to read this far. You may stand a good chance after all.
Reflection, how I met Magasar.
I had heard of Magusar's prescient abilities before I met him. He was well known among sorcerers.
I have found you.
I found you.
One day...
Oh, whoops.
Magusar appeared suddenly before me with a most unsettling proclamation.
One day, you will become a beast and trigger the apocalypse.
He claimed to have come to prevent this grim fate. Now, if that were true, saving the world would not be very difficult.
I wanted to kill you at first, but I had a change of heart. My belief was that no one could ever fully comprehend me. But it occurred to me that with a plight so dire, maybe you could understand me. That at least was my hope.
Magusar invited me to join him, since we were both aberrations.
Become a beast, and I shall kill you. Your life will be passed on to me. That is my duty as your partner.
He would be my partner, despite the blood on my hands. Magusar could read my thoughts. The guilt from murdering my partner was threatening to overcome me.
No spell can be cast that will cure solitude, and so...
This has been on my mind since the day that I sacrificed Sorcerous. Perhaps somewhere deep down, I wished to be forgiven. I held out my hand, and Magusar offered his.
Daddy will be our partner. Yes.
We shook hands, and an old sensation returned. A feeling forgotten since parting with Sorcerous, and how closely bound are the souls of partners. I strongly felt that this was a man I could trust.
In some demented fashion, those two were deeply connected, inseparable to one another. But then, that their relationship...
We are now married.
in such a way.
Fading humanity. We've got 10 minutes left. Let's do some of these pacts. What have we got? Yeah, we've got some more story ones to do. We've got the Turncoat Assassin to do, so we've got Agris to meet. But let's do some of these optional packs and get some experience. Let's just work through them. Do we need to worry about that? Jack-o'-lantern. I keep meaning to do a bloody jack-o'-lantern. Where's the jack-o'-lantern? Kraken, Gravespike, Behemoth, no. Jack-o'-lantern other. 2 jack-o'-lanterns. A Gemini. Ooh, how exciting. Yeah, right. Load. Frost turret. Load the... Oh, we've currently got Frost Surge on. Okay, that's fine. Allies. We'll get rid of Samelia. Let's get... Ormani? No, you're using fire spells. Horus?
I'll tear those monsters apart.
You're also using fire spells. What are you using? Force. Oh, you've got an ice spell. Kartux, no. Radux, no. Oh, poison. Yeah, right.
Time for fight.
2 jack-o'-lanterns.
Monsters will rue the day they cross me. This thing deserves no mercy just because it was once human.
Ow!
Are you enjoying this? Now, attack! I'm just getting started. You kill it now? Really?
That's one bit down. We're a little bit over level for this, and that's okay.
Job done.
Where's the other one? you fall apart. There he is. We need to save this one when he's Alright.
Okay, bye time.
No, saving time. We need a jack-o'-lantern life essence. It's fine. Don't worry about it. No, it was a plus. Need a normal one. Oh, we got it. Okay, cool. Don't give me the rarer one when I need the basic one. Please and thank you. We saved him. Ba, 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 ba. Nice. Immolation Sigil. There we go. Barrier Sigil, which we don't need. Wrestle. I saved the monster and it returned to its human form. Several days later we met again, still possessing some of that monstrous strength and asking for help. Cool. So that gives us the heat amp, the burn amp, sorry, which we don't get the neutral arm bonus from, which is fine. We get but that's fine. That works for us. Save that to flame. The question is, where's the freeze amp one? Oh, we've already got the freeze amp one. Nice. Okay, so we can do frost surge, freeze amp. Saved frost turret. There we go. Very good. Alright. And that's all fine. Cool. I think that's good for now. I think next time I want to look for... There's a melee blood spell that I want to grab. This one, the Assassin's Aid. I believe it's a force spell, which is good. But it allows us to do a melee attack without having to have a weapon spell. Because at the moment, the problem that we have is that when we cast... Like, if I need to do damage to something, I need to summon a weapon, which is quite slow. And it also means that I can no longer recast my turrets without dismissing the weapon. So I'm gonna get an offensive blood spell. I don't mind these ones, but they're not that powerful. I prefer these ones. They're a little bit faster. But that is everything for now. So let's. Oh, what's he got for?
Hey, just one thing. It's about your magic and life.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No, I didn't want to open you again. Go away. Right, let's dry your tears, little Librom. Thank you very much. Oh, that's a thing for later. Login settings, save. All right. Let's go to the end screen and let's find someone to raid out to. Who have we got? Let's do the Is anyone playing Soul Sacrifice that isn't me? No. Just me. I'm the only person on Twitch playing this. Let's read out to Sliv. It's not rated. I've not rated out to Sliv in a little while. Sliv is playing Warframe, and that means that they're playing the new 1999 content, or at least I think they might have done with that now. They might be doing something separate. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know Warframe that well. But yes, tomorrow we will be back with Kay. Let me do a quick shout out for them. K. Kay and I will be back with the Gen 3 Armored Core games. I think we're doing 9 Breaker and Formula Front this time, and then we're gonna do Next Raven. Then we're gonna do Nexus and Last Raven the session after. Okay, let's set that raid up for Sliverito. But yes, thank you everyone for indulging this little. Thank you, Tracy. Thanks for coming along. Thank you everyone for indulging this little trip down Soul Sacrifice lane for me. I really enjoyed it. It's so fun. I love it so much. Yeah, we're gonna go raid out to Sliv. I will see you all on the other side. Let's set up a little message with the freebies. There we go. Let's go with that. One day I'll learn how to do it all automatically. But yeah, alright. I'll see you all on the other side. Thank you so much. And enjoy the rest of your night. Bye-bye.